Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you. I have limited amount of time today, so let's see how much we can get through. I'm not sure if I can do all 12 signs after this read, but we'll definitely get through this. It is October 11, 2019. The 11 is the Justice card. So very much about justice, and 11 being a very spiritual and visionary number, and justice being truth and balance. The day adds up to 33-6, which is the Christ vibration. It's also that 6 of love, family, and community, and it's also the 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself without being defensive or reactive. So we have the Justice and the 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself, fending off others for truth and balance. And we also have the 11 and the 33, which are power numbers. Power numbers require twice as much from you, but they give you back twice as much in return. So the masculine read was done at 10:19 today. The major arcana were Luna, Indigo, and Reason. Before the read, the Tower came up. So we have Luna, which is the moon, Indigo, which is the magician in this deck, and Reason, which is the emperor in this deck. There were 3 pentacles, 2 swords, 3 cups. There were no wands at all, which was odd. It is Friday. No wands for the masculine came up today. So, but well balanced between the pentacles, cups, and the swords. Less swords and 3 pentacles and 3 cups. So more about practical things today, work, and emotional. And definitely some thoughts in there. There's 2 swords as well. So could be some intellectual pursuits as well. So the court cards here were Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles only. The 9 of Pentacles also came up, which is often a person or a young person, but it can be a sovereign, anyone. It doesn't have to be. It's not a court card. And then the numbers here and the code line were all about following your dreams and new beginnings. We had 11, 44, 77 come up in the numbers, as well as the sequence 3, 4, 5. And let's see here, 12, which is the Hangman, 23, the King of Wands, 56, which is the 2 of Swords being in your knowing, and 67, the Knight of Pentacles. And then the 9 stood out by itself again, and 9 was big yesterday, of the Hermit, the collective consciousness, the wise one, the compassion. Okay, so the code line here about following your dreams and new beginnings was all about the 5. That was the only number that came up on the code line, if that. All right, and 5 is all about expansion. It's that 5, but it's also freedom. It's change. It has to do with the Hierophant, so anything that has to do with the Hierophant and societal norms, traditions, commitments, marriage, all of those kind of things. And then the conflict and competition that goes along with that 5 as well. The expansion energies. But the message here was very blunt, and there was no real interpretation needed here. It literally said, false moon, faithful Eve. Okay, so we have the full moon coming up on Sunday. So we're in the full moon energy now. So the false moon and the faithful Eve. So the night of the full moon, and Eve can reference the divine feminine as well. Okay, and we also can have the 5 coming up could have to do with 5 evenings, which would come out on the 16th. So I don't know if that's significant for somebody, but it could be. It's a date coming up. Yeah. So the false moon, so be careful out in the full moon energies. It's not usually a great time to make decisions, and you might want to stay out of the drama. Okay, the false moon, faithful Eve, regarding freedom, change, the Hierophant, societal norms, Taurus, marriage, and the divine feminine. So this is for the masculine. Since the 2 pages came up in this read, that's about either children and or messages coming through. So going right into the read, we have the 9 of Pentacles or crystals here. You see the owl is showing too, which came up in my meditation for you guys the other day. But that's reversed today. The powerlessness, the loss of independence, power, and money. We have the 4 of Wands here. We have the Tower reversed there. And then the Ace of Swords reversed here. And then the 9 of Pentacles reversed there. So this is just the underlying energies coming up, that loss of power, money, and independence. After home, in wake of sudden events, epiphany of lies, split, and cutting to the chase. False twin, possibly powerless, Queen of Cups reversed, over emotional and manipulative coming up here. So this could be anyone, because it can be a child, it can be the Divine Masculine's partner, it could be their mother, a friend, someone at work, okay? But someone definitely who's either over emotional, can be a drama queen, but they're coming up as powerless, which means, you know, really needy and clingy and emotional and manipulative. And along with the Six of Cups reversed, which can reference the false twins, since the Six of Cups upright often for me is the twins, the inner children. But there's definitely over emotional, manipulative energy, okay? The king, and it's not about Wands energy today. It's about manipulative emotions, like so crying and whining and all that kind of energy. So it could be about kids as well. The King of Swords with dysfunctional family or loss of money or losing finances or being drained, over isolating or kids spending all their money. The Nine of Pentacles reversed can definitely be a partner or a child spending all their money, or someone taking money at work. Losing finances over isolating, losing their mind, or coming out of it finally through the Queen of Swords speaking her truth. So the King and Queen of Swords were both upright here. The Chariot reversed, stuck, blocks, broken, or just broke, on the warpath, or just only chaos around you. The Knight of Pentacles, loyal servant, goes back to get the broken one, the powerless, and stuck in emotions without peace, unhappy, no satisfaction, tripping up and getting sucked into more work and drama. So again, this is the manipulation of the people around the masculine, and this is how they keep him down, by making him feel sorry for them so he can't leave, because he gets to be the savior again, they get to be the victim. The one child or friend may be offering help, another spending like there is no end, no tomorrow. No peace when not happy with self, just keeping his head above water, and the wizard hidden behind the curtain, now dropping the facade and breaking patterns, no longer happy, pretending to be someone else. On unstable ground and rocking the boat, trying to stay balanced, but constantly knocked over for a loop. The gears stuck in the middle of shifting. The chain got loose and is just broken, not working. The Page of Pentacles reversed, in need of help, money, opportunity. The Queen of Wands reversed, in limbo, head weighing her down in divorce, spirituality, or trying to think outside of the box. Or the Queen of Wands reversed is an opportunist with a big head or big ego, in divorce or breach of contract or commitment. Or the Page of Pentacles reversed is a child in need of help from the Queen of Wands reversed, who can't even help herself. So how is she going to help the child? Hanging out, trying to see new perspective in the fall of the patriarchy, religious leader, or establishment, or marriage. As I lose my voice, definitely truth needs to be spoken here. Taurus with earth and fire and or Capricorn as this Queen of Wands reversed. Or Taurus, Capricorn, and the Queen of Wands reversed is a group in need of help, but they're too proud to ask. Black cat on the mantle, or hanging or clawing the curtains that are yellow, or using a stick or wand or rod to support a platform or ceiling that's falling in. And that was at 1049, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. And then we turn the page to the 1050, which is the 10 of Cups. So the Nine of Cups and 10 of Cups. The Nine of Cups is reversed here today, no happiness. And the 10 of Cups comes up upright, but that can also represent the sham femme. So it can represent an illusion, because there's a lot of negative energy here today. The Buttercup Yellow comes up, which is all about Mary Magdalene, showing up everywhere. Curtains, auras, the Y in the road, and on men, the men's or boys' club or gentleman's club where religious man is found, unawakened. So someone might have found passed out, or even may have keeled over. So powerless or financial drain. It could be someone, it could be like someone of a religious order or religious leader who was found in a place they shouldn't be, like a gentleman's club, and may have actually had a heart attack and died. So that's why they were found out. So that could be coming up here. Powerless or financial drain, tripping up or caught tripping, Taurus, Hierophant reversed, or tripping about a divorce, breaking commitment, or out-of-the-box thinking, free thinker, which may not be allowed. Safe to love for the masculine, and beneath that was reconciliation. So after reconciliation, and maybe not working out, it is now safe to love at 1054. And I felt really sick to my stomach just for an instant there at the 1054, which may be a message coming across that makes someone feel sick to their stomach. Hanging out literally with third energy, or frustrated, unable to conceive, or unable to conceive of such a thing, working with hands or aligning with desires, accomplishments. The karmic is in home in need of rescue or needs work, or may have had a fire and rescue happen, to bring the Divine Masculine home again and get repairs done to the home. So someone may have actually set a fire on purpose to not only get rescued by the masculine, but also to get a free way to fix up the home that was in disarray, okay? Or the Divine Masculine working on a home, preparing for twin flame, still living with partner, or ex still causing drama, fire in backyard or on the beach, trying to rekindle the home fires. Archie, high knee, so it could be someone talking about a little kid's high knee as well, but Archie, high knee, toe knee, so the parts of the body, but also the names coming up. Toe knee is Tony, Archie, and then knee toe, measuring body parts, but where is the soul in all this? Knee to soul, where is the love? Horseback riding in the wheat fields with kids in need of rescue, working on home, but relationship falling short, unable to keep it up, despite their healing. And then the 66 comes up, which is the Queen of Pentacles, who's coming up reversed in this read. 63 is parenting underneath healing, and that's suffering. So parenting may be very difficult, and it could be parenting yourself, your spouse, your parents, your children. Difficult children have been coming up over and over here. Feeling played with irreconcilable differences. After reconciliation, it is now safe for you to love Divine Masculine. The truth is out and trying to get a handle on it. The High Priestess with heart all out there and close to the new moon, the early morning hours, unaffected by the slivery moon or time capsules because they're timeless. Truth out about a secret, the High Priestess, or psychic abilities, not using their intuition or lacking faith in self, or allowing a fool into your energy. Battle is over, unable to fight anymore. This is the masculine who's been coming up all week as the wounded warrior, just exhausted and unable to go on. A painful ending, betrayal, as Bambi is the only one to help him recover or find him, sprawled out in a field or grass by the mountains. 3 dark birds have flown the coop. Celebrations and birthdays up in smoke. No more entertaining and being the clown. Hula hoop, ankle rings, streamers, and ribbons of rainbow colors. New diamond shoes are the latest in fashion. Waving batons, the 3rd one now dropped to the ground. All a bad dream, just brush it off and get up, he tells himself. Dreaming of past wars and geometrics and symbols. Court jesters and falling at 11:17, justice and the star, which also could be the opposite of the star is Great Depression. Near death or all a dream, powerless to break to the breakdown of all old belief systems, divorce, thinking outside the box, Jack in the Box broken, no more new ideas to help others. It is safe to love Divine Masculine and hold back your passions in order to heal yourself. Recently for the masculine is indigo, fully powered by being powerless, letting go of what no longer serves and healing his heart, starting over in love in split, long time coming. The worst is over in a breakup and not seeing eye to eye. The foundation is the 4 of Cups reversed, no longer wishing on a star, allowing self to fall and fall if needed, imprisoned or hands tied in an offer of a new life, or foolish hostage is still offering a new life, or a loan or a gift. Over the loss or regret, standing up for themselves, fending off others, the masculine without option, only one path to take. The central energy here is the Ace of Cups upright, new love, self-love, spiritual love. Surrender to the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands reversed, so that could be an issue between them and surrendering to it. Post-war, stuck without peace. The Emperor reversed, unsatisfied with self, drained, sick, or overexposed, overradiated, burnt, or in great need of sunshine. The challenge being the moon in full bloom, manifesting inspiration, but the King of Cups is reversed, is weak, out of control ego, or in need of courage, like the cowardly lion, in need of courage, pretending to be blind at home, or blind to union, depressed with loss of hope, the Empress reversed, refusing to leave even though it's over, or she's been very ill but refuses to pass, or the King of Cups reversed is depressed because the Empress reversed recently passed, or is depressed in difficult emotions of the dark night, 4D, or full change and transformation, an end, the end. The Emperor reversed and the Empress reversed, completely separate now, on two different timelines here in this read. The Emperor's timeline with the King of Pentacles upright and the King of Wands reversed, post-war and illness. And the Empress is with the King of Cups reversed, weak or egotistical manipulator at home or near death, or child walking right over her and kept going. The Dark High Priestess, untethered, keeping thoughts to self while falling into depression. Could be egotistical, King of Cups reversed drinker and or manipulator, female, partner, daughter, or father of the Empress, fallen angel, impatient, bad-tempered, and ill or drained. The Empress reversed who tripped up at work or workplace zapped all the energy she had. So she could have been a workaholic. Or always lost temper at work, church, or place of co-creation, or forced to drop the facade when a big offer of love came in. The Empress reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, caught at work, losing tempers, energy vampires, divine masculine, a fool for love, working to align with desires, and being love no matter what, learning to love himself first. And that was at 1144. 1144 is the Justice and the Four of Cups, the mastering, grounding, and integrating, truth and balance. Now, crowning is coming clean about downloads, rejection and vulnerability, not sleeping and rising above, new passion, third energy, separation and heartbreak, feeling of failure under the radar in near-death experience. New passion, lover, high priestess, and magician together. The Queen of Cups reversed, gossiping, drinking, overindulging, and verbally abusive. Or the third party is holding their tongue, in need, as I lose my voice, holding their tongue, in need of peace in the fall. The Knight of Pentacles offers help, money, or friendship, coming clean about sneakiness and reaping rewards of it, now offering to share, impatient to start new life together, though drained, crossing 4D bridge. In separation with the Empress, pretending not to know, and someone tossed out on their ear. So I don't know who tossed who out, but someone got kicked out of the house. Soon the Emperor reversed, expressing feelings, offering love, the Emperor reverse, offering love and inspiration and leadership. Or the Emperor reverse comes forward with kids in tow. Rising above or into the 5D, the King of Wands reverse, not sleeping, but gets good news and answers with a short message, unable to follow through because they're exhausted at the full moon and the devil is waving. He knows better than to do that. The Divine Masculine is coming up, seeing himself as the Page of Cups reverse, rejected and vulnerable after conflict, present to nothingness, of injustice, of suffering and silence, and third energy, frustration, and no growth or concept. Romantic feelings comes up, attraction, chemistry, and retreat for the Divine Masculine. It's time to disconnect from the world. Around him, or how he is seen, is the Page of Pentacles. Sharing the Page of Pentacles with their, they may be studying their psychic abilities, but in need of help or opportunity. The Knight of Pentacles offers help to share with those left out in the cold, abandoned. But be careful here. Again, this is savior-victim template. Clear blocks Divine Masculines of the Five of Swords reversed, which is post-war, the PTSD, addictions, codependencies that come up after the war, and then becoming the victim again. The world upside down, or feeling turned around by other people judging, or just judgments coming out, announcement, or wake-up call to action. It's time to go. New beginnings, follow your dreams, and even more so for the masculine today is adventure, happy endings, and change. No more sexual competition, showing off, ownership, battle of the sexes, and the X's is done. In another world now, not quite complete the cycle. The workplace, Three of Pentacles reversed, Trinity, taking risks to leave, come clean, change the format, or let go of those who no longer serve, and energy vampires sucking the life out of you. At work, or place of co-creation, with impatience and fallen angels who he only ever offered love to. Cleaning up the workplace, church, school, or other to make it only a place of offering of love. No option but the twin path, broke and unburdened in turn of events, with a negative past, false twin, difficult kids, or his twin now returning and dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve him. Working to align and desires, and working with the Queen of Pentacles reversed to find emotional fulfillment for everyone, and then letting go to fix things up on the side. This is 1203, which is the Hangman and the Empress. So powerless and no more wishing, rejected and vulnerable and in need of help, opportunity with or as indigo, new love, challenged by the full moon coming up this weekend. The Emperor is out of control, post-war apologies, fessing up to the third party through place or work or place of co-creation, or third-party interference without option, a negative past dumped now to clear emotions in the sham fam, letting go or spending money now, even if they don't have a lot, in order to repair, whether it's home or relationships. That's on the side. But the masculine still may be stuck working or doing work at home with the karmic or the kids, that kind of thing. Powerless or dependent indigo, near death or betrayal, starting over in love, loving self first, coming clean about downloads, challenged by the full moon and the false light. Rejected and vulnerable or spoiled child, Emperor out of control, in need of a hand up, help, money, or opportunity, or a child that is in need of this, a child of the Emperor. After defeat in the War of the Roses, or the Battle of Normandy, PTSD comes up again and issues at work with lying, cheating, stealing, and no options but to heal negative past and more on releasing all attachments to things and people who don't resonate with the Divine Masculine. So again, it's healing and recognizing PTSD, but not falling into that victim-savior template again, requiring somebody else to rescue you. It's time for you to heal yourself and not rely on others to give you, that you can get a hand up from someone else, but the other people shouldn't be saving you. They should show you or guide you and then let you do the rest, okay? So that's how it should be. It's not about blaming others for our issues anymore. It's about us being responsible for our own pain and learning how to heal it. So I don't know how much time I'll have, but I'll try to get some 12 cards out for you guys. Let's see how many we can get. We'll start with the Rider-Waite, and we'll go from there. I might just do the Rider-Waite and the Kipper deck, because it would be, I think it might go too long for me. I have to get going. So 12 signs for Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs for October 11, 2019. October 11, 2019. October 11, 2019. For the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Father, Priestess Sophia. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, filling the empty spaces with only beautiful, divine love and light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. All 12 signs. Today is October 11, 2019. Okay, Aries to Pisces. Take a deep breath, you guys. All right, Aries has the Tower reversed. Taurus has the Three of Wands reversed. Gemini has the Ace of Swords, the Truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And Cancer has, this was the sidebar card in the read. So Four of Pentacles reversed is letting go to fix things up and repair, not holding on so tightly anymore. This is for Leo, feeling imprisoned in their thoughts, or literally in prison, or imprisoned in another way. Then Virgo has the King of Swords. Libra has the Ten of Cups. And Scorpio has the Four of Cups. That's the 44, the grounding and integrating card. Sagittarius has the Six of Cups reversed, which can be that false twin energy, but also can be negative past, or the past returning, including the twin returning. So this is for Capricorn, has the Death reversed. Aquarius has the Page of Swords reversed. And Pisces has the Devil reversed. So we're going to pull some cards here for the end, which I'll go over when I'm done. For all 4 columns, let's see where we're going to go here. Get ourselves to a major arcana. Yeah, this weekend's going to be a little bit of a bugger. A lot of kid stuff, yeah. There's a lot coming up. Finally choosing a path. let's see what else is coming up. Yeah. All right, so there's a bunch of crap that's coming up this weekend, and a lot to do with young energies with the new moon. So we have, for the top of the fire signs is the Page of Wands. We got the Queen of Pentacles at the top of the earth signs, the Lovers reversed for air, and then the water has the Nine of Swords card, and then we're here with the moon. So we're going to also do the Kipper deck. So all 12 signs, Aries to Pisces, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Take a deep breath, guys. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces, Aries to Pisces. Okay. Oops. Aries is bad health. And that might be why you have the Tower reverse. It could just be not feeling good with the full moon. Expectation for Taurus. For Gemini, concern. Cancer is marriage. Leo has poverty. That's why you're feeling imprisoned. Virgo has distant horizons. Libra has coffin. Okay, so it might be the end to a family cycle here with the coffin. That's could be that sham fam cycle. Privileged lady comes up with Scorpio. Sag has unexpected income. This is for Capricorn, change. Okay, so it may be after the death that it already occurred. So it's just implementing the new changes. Aquarius is wealthy man with the Page of Swords reversed. And then we have Pisces has sudden wealth. Ooh. So somebody after detoxing now has sudden wealth. After purging. So this could be coming up. Well, let's see what that comes up with. That can be positive or there could be some kind of negative connotation as well. All right, so down here we have message of concern. Should show them to you. Message of concern, family room, great fortune, and toil and labor. Okay, so I'll go over them again at the end, but just so you get some energies of what's coming up. And then the bottom of the deck is courtship with mature man and a message. And there's a child was involved too. So she's been coming up a lot in the past 2 weeks. Some kind of thief or misunderstanding, or someone stole your heart. This could be masculine thinking about the feminine and their inner child, as well as their children. Maybe taking care of a child. Okay, but the bottom 3 cards are about a message, the mature man, and the courtship. All right, and I will clarify with the mini Rider-Waite's as well, but we're just going to stay with this because I don't have enough time to do a third deck here. All right, so for Aries, first the underlying energies. This is perfect because it's all about the full moon this weekend, right? The intense energies coming up. It's on Sunday, but we're in the energies now for the whole weekend. So just be aware of that. You might want to stay in to stay out of the drama, or just be loved no matter what situation comes up, and excuse yourself from the drama. So with the full moon, there's definitely some suffering coming up with the Nine of Swords. And because there's definitely breakups here. This is a breakup. And then we have someone very grounded. And there's some new offering here because we have the Page of Swords. This is a new date. And this is a breakup. All with the full moon this weekend. So that's why there's going to be a lot of drama. There's going to be lots of breakups and then lots of new stuff coming up. So here's Aries. We have the Tower reversed in bad health. So it's not something sudden, or it's after the fact of sudden events or epiphanies about your own bad health and not taking care of yourself. But there's inspiration for all the fire signs here. So let's see what else is coming up for Aries. Okay, Aries is inspired for sure. This is a wake-up call to your health, Aries. Pure and simple. This is about needing to exercise and just being awake, to a new way of doing things, a new idea that you need to get busy again. I don't know if you can see my head when I lean forward again, but I'm coloring my hair, so if you see it, that's what I'm doing. All right, so then we have Leo with the 8 of Swords and the poverty. Okay, so someone's feeling impoverished. It doesn't have to be about money. It can be emotional, spiritual impoverished. But we have inspiration here. The person may not have money or not as much as they used to have. And they feel imprisoned, but they also feel inspired at the same time. Or they may have a friend who's inspiring them. So stuck in their emotions without peace because there's no balance here, right? Because they're maybe homeless. Could be somebody who left their home and doesn't know where to go, but are becoming inspired by the difficult situation, right? So it's like sometimes when you're in the toughest situation, when the pressure is really on, that's when the inspiration comes, in the hopelessness, the darkest before the dawn. So this is about breaking patterns, dropping the facade. And this is like, boom, like he puts his wand up, the DNA strand, and just knocks everyone for a loop. Like it's like parting the Red Seas. That's what I'm getting. This is like them. This is parting the Red Seas, literally. All right, so that's for Leo. Right? So out of the nothingness comes the everythingness. All right? There's definitely a split here. It could be a sudden split too. All right, let's see what's going on for, I'm sorry, I should have kept these in. Let's see what's coming up for Sag is the Six of Cups and the unexpected income. All right, so there's definitely a lot of child energy here, especially with the fire signs. Why do we have the Six of Cups reversed and unexpected income with the Page of Wands, who's very inspired and excitable? This is for Sagittarius. So there may have been some loss of status or income. However, the child stuff is amazing right now. So this is someone ungrounded or all about their money, but it's more about really financial loss and status, or just taking a break and being willing to lose the money and status because it's worth it to spend money with the kids. And maybe some unexpected income comes in by doing that. By all of a sudden relaxing, you let go of the frustrations and the stress, and all of a sudden the universe starts working in your favor and things start coming in again. So it's really about this. All right, so a message comes in. This is all child energy with the Page of Wands. So Sag, your luck is with children this weekend. No, it's not about business, money, or work, okay? There's definitely unexpected income coming your way. Someone may pay you back that you weren't expected to, or maybe the kids found a way to make money and they're giving you a gift. And it might put you to shame because your children actually gifted you and you feel bad that they felt they had to do that for you, but it's really sweet. Okay, and it puts you in your truth, which is great. So that's for Sag, and that can be connected to, Virgo, because Virgo has the King of Swords there as well. Taurus has the Queen of Pentacles up top, so really well grounded. You got everything you need. This is about looking back at the past, though. This is somebody with expectations living in the past. For Taurus. So why is Taurus living in the past? And that can definitely be, this is the same person here, sitting with expectations that everything will always be as it was. When things change, these flipped out. So these kids might be flipping out. This is literally next to her, so it's perfect. There's inspiration and yet, vulnerability and rejection here. This could be someone who's used to getting their own way. They could be spoiled, right? Spoiled rotten. But now they're going through suffering in silence, with someone coming in to try to inspire them to get out of that energy. But they really need to learn to help themselves here. It's like this person can inspire them, but don't do all the work. This person needs to learn to do it for themselves. Okay? This is feeling like they have no options. So this definitely could be some dark night energy. Not sleeping, being walked over in the dark night, feeling like people are just walking right over you, like a doormat. So this person needs to let go of the expectations and stop living in the past and be present in the moment to love themselves first and do what resonates for them. This person, Taurus, could also be looking in on, worried about the health of Aries. Or it could be they could have Taurus and Aries in their chart. But either way, the fire signs are trying to inspire the earth signs. Or the fire signs are asking an earth sign out on a date. But this one here for Taurus, they may not be, because they need to focus on their health. That's what they're inspired to do. She's expecting them to do what they've always done, but they're sick and they can't, and she's not lifting a finger. So, it could be really negative here. It's that spoiled brat type energy, okay? But she needs to learn to love herself first. She's obviously not doing for herself, and that's not loving her either. So then we have Virgo, we have the King of Swords and Distant Horizons, which is really super positive energy. He's in his truth and he's looking at distant horizons, but there's no water here. So he needs to tap into his heart space, into his emotions, his psychic abilities. He's got all the intellectual stuff he needs. He's got the motivation, but he's not putting the heart into it. And that's why he needs the Queen of Pentacles up top. See, let's see what else is coming up for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, so the kids come up for Virgo again as well. And this can definitely be a masculine, feminine thing. Okay, the feminine's still hurt, and but the masculine comes forward. So that can be that too, but this can be children. It can be the King of Swords who's got kids at home. One is inspired and active, and the other one is feeling whiny right now. It can be as simple as that. But again, here comes in the waterworks from the water signs. This upright or reverse, it's still about suffering in silence, right? This is like, for me, this is chronic, and the other one is more acute. So that sudden suffering, like, you know, something suddenly happened, and this one's more like constant chronic suffering, which is the dark night of the soul. This is a child who could be feeling sorry for themselves, or an adult acting like a child, and here's another one trying to inspire them to come out of that. So for the King of Swords here, he could be trying to do too much for the kids. Like, they need to start inspiring themselves. Like, he's inspiring them, but then he has to let them do the rest. He can't let them, you know, he can't be sucked in by the whininess or that kind of thing. So let's see what else comes up. But overall, this is really positive for Virgo. It's just dealing with kids. That's what I'm getting. But also, the King of Swords may want to ask the Queen of Pentacles out on a date with that Page of Wands energy. But the Page of Cups reversed could also just be feeling very vulnerable. So this is for Capricorn, death reversed and changed. So after a death, or clinging, someone who's like on their way out but clinging to life, or feeling like they want to die, or a near-death experience. But whatever it is, it's all about change. So there could be some clinginess there, like there needs to be change, but clinging to the residual of the old. Let's see what else is coming up for Capricorn. There's definitely changes there going on for everybody. So Capricorn needs to dump all their burdens or confess. Maybe got hurt because they're carrying too much. And this is about needing to go to the hospital in an ambulance. With the death card reversed, somebody definitely could have gotten hurt in a move with changes here, either with a car accident or moving homes. They literally may have gotten hurt and are going to the hospital. Defenseless to the energies or attacks. All right, so it definitely could be some kind of accident. This is all physical stuff, and this is bold movement. A bold move or travel may have been someone got hurt or just feeling hurt, okay? This could be, but this is definitely some bold moves happening, right? This is movement. Ascension as well, but this could be just feeling stressed out, ascending, but unable to move at home because of the energies coming in, okay? Feeling like the wounded warrior. So this could just be drained, okay? But this is someone trying to make a bold move or ascending upward. This one could be ascending forward, backward, or upward. It's just bold movement forward, right? Can be going down too, depending on what you're doing. It could be jumping from a plane, right? But not today, because the full moon's zapping you of your energies. And it's time to just maybe hang out with someone and tell them that you love them. Two people seeing eye to eye, okay? So when you it's like when you have no more energy to fight, that's when you can surrender because you don't care anymore about being right. You don't have the energy to. You just want to love. You just want to feel good again. And there's the Tower reverse, so an aftermath. So there could be some Capricorn Aries connection there as well. Now for the air signs, we have the Ace of Swords and concern, the concerned man, with the Lover's reverse. So there's either a breakup or a lack of affection here. So it doesn't have to be a breakup with a lover. It can be a breakup with a child or some other. I'm not seeing work here, but it's more about not making decisions or not getting along. But the truth came out, and now there's concern about a breakup because of the truth. Again, we have the boldly moving or traveling, feeling defenseless to the energies or attacks coming in. but not feeling the need to stand up for yourself. You don't care, like whatever. It's like other people have their opinions, and this person's just bowling right through it. They really don't care. I'm too tired to care, whatever. I'm going to go hang out with someone I love in the aftermath of sudden events. Possibly a Queen of Cups. Okay. So letting go of this crap, that's the disconnect here. Or maybe we're vacillating in the past, but now this is very direct, bold movement. It's not vacillating, just tired. Wounded and tired in the aftermath, but there's good energy around you. All right, there's a really nice relationship connection here with the Queen of Cups. He may be worried that he may be worried about these other people, what they're saying and doing, but maybe finds solace in the arms of a friend or lover here. But it's not, there's a disconnect of affection here. He may have been worried that with the truth out, that the person wouldn't love them anymore. But that may or may not be true. He's just concerned, and that's all. Oh, there's no reason for it. We have the truth out, and this is vacillating. Like, instead of just stop worrying about it. Don't care. It's not important. Libra with the 10 of Cups in the coffin. All right, so this is definitely the end of a family or emotional cycle. It's the end. Death, done. All right, so it's definitely a lover's breakup there, because that's a family end with the lovers reversed up top. I mean, there's no vacillation there, because we have a coffin and the end of a cycle, emotional cycle. This is a breakup. It's just done. There's no more question about it. We have the High Priestess reversed, not using your intuition, or the secret's out. Secret's out, or there's a secret passion, or not using your intuition. This is holding your tongue or your passions back, or being verbally abusive. And then we have the Ace of Cups being pushed to your emotional limits, being pushed down, purging, overwhelmed, a breakup. And here's the Devil waving. So it's about getting rid of all of these addictions and codependencies, and then they show up again. It's like, I thought you were dead. Right? Could be someone who just keeps showing up. It's like the same cycle over and over again. They really, whenever they think it's done and over, they show up again. But like, I'm getting like this time it's not happening, but they're still trying to show up and make that happen again over and over. It's like the karmic coming back, but they're not taking them this time. Let's work it out. Let's work it out. Let's go sit. I'll sit through the feelings. I'll do what you want this time, and I'll change. But this person's still not picking up any of the burdens that need to be dropped. They're ready to make a bold move, but defenseless to the energies, the attacks. The wounded warrior comes up again. So this was connected to Gemini as well. This is messy drama here. It can be around a funeral that already happened. In the wake of a death and the end of a family, trying to find happiness amidst energy that just doesn't resonate, right? We have all this stuff here. I mean, the secret's out, verbal attacks, or trying to hold your tongue in a breakup with the Devil or a Capricorn. Not walking away. So this could be someone refusing to walk away, too, from a situation where the other one doesn't want to be in anymore. This is dropping the burdens, dropping all the responsibilities. And that could be the codependencies, refusing to take care of yourself or the responsibilities. So there's definitely two people involved here. I don't know which one Libra is. Libra's probably the one taking the responsibilities. But someone's trying to come back again. And again, there's Libra vacillation with the lovers up top. So it's about, are you going to accept those? This is like a test this week then about codependencies. Are you going to accept the bad crap back in your life again? The things that you don't resonate with, that zap the life out of you. All right. So again, this comes back to the Gemini, coming back to connecting with this Queen of Cups after all the drama because you're weak, are you going to let them back in? So it can go both ways. It can be either be a friend that's helping you out, or it can be the same old drama you're letting back into your life. Are you really going to go there? All right, so then this is Aquarius, Page of Swords reversed, and the Wealthy Man, with the Lovers reversed up top. So it's negative self-talk and a breakup, the Wealthy Man. So why do we have this with the Wealthy Man? All right, we have the Empress and the Temperance card reversed. Taurus and Sagittarius energies. This can be a fallen angel, someone who's very impatient. She could have a bad temper, or this could be a separate person. So she's definitely coming up as there's a wealthy man here. But she's also usually wealthy. She's the Empress, or it could just be an older person. She doesn't have to be. But this is someone with a bad temper. The wealthy man, this could be the wealthy man who acts like a little kid. They just have a really immature mouth. But there could be definitely a breakup here between them. Okay? And she's used to living life in a certain way, of being the prima donna. And the wealthy man's got a really bad temper. He's done with it. He can't take it anymore. So there could definitely be a breakup there for Aquarius. And this is at the full moon. At the full moon, coming out with it, tired of being isolated, and other people getting away with this crap. Coming out with trying to get back what they lost. So for Aquarius, there's definitely the Empress and the Fallen Angel. It could be a child too who recently inherited a lot of money, who's acting like an idiot, right? You know, they're acting like you'd be a young guy who's acting like he just got a lot of money, so he's the wealthy man, but he's very immature. And he still needs mothering. But this is coming up at the full moon. There's definitely a lack of affection or a breakup there as well. All right, water signs. The Four of Pentacles reversed and the Marriage. And this is letting go to repair. So it could be getting married, so fixing up a house to get married. Or after marriage, it could be fixing up the house because you're leaving the house. There's definitely suffering there, so it's more likely leaving. Suffering in silence. Let's see. Someone wants to repair it and the other person doesn't. Okay, this is a negative past. There was a lot of fighting in the past. So are you going to let the past return? There's definitely suffering here. Are you going to let somebody back in? So this is the same theme as Libra and possibly Gemini as well. Are you going to let the person back in who's been abusing you over and over again? The same old, and nothing ever changes. They always promise you the world, and then they come back and it never does. The injustice of it, okay? So definitely could be, or that suffering because you don't know whether to go through the suffering again, or someone's suffering because there's definitely a breakup here. And they're letting go now to fix up the house and get out. All right. So either way, it's about marriage and breakups or makeups. What are you going to do? Are you going to do what's best for you, or are you going to go back into the same old cycle? I'm just saying, this is the full moon. It's time to release. It's time to let go of the old patterns. What's not working. It's not about commitment to others. It's about commitment to yourself. What is your mission? What is your life about? What's true to you? Grounding, mastering, grounding, integrating. Boredom, the privileged lady. So this is the rich girl who's bored. So she's suffering because she's bored. Because she's not using her heart space. She's not finding her authenticity, what makes her truly happy in life. So what's coming up for Scorpio? Okay, working to align with your desires. But this is overindulgences. It's like you work and then you overindulge. You work a little, be creative, align with your desires, and then you overindulge or gossip or whatever. But there could be a breakup here. This could be a divorce. Could be a third-party situation. Could be just be trying to think outside of the box to do something different so you're not bored anymore. Okay, but this is like antisocial behavior or no social life. All right, so it's that person with a lot who feels sorry for themselves. So that's coming up for Scorpio, feeling trapped, even though you have everything you need to make yourself happy. It's about going into your heart. So you just may need to purge it out, Scorpio. You just might need to be going through the dark night. This is Pisces, the devil reversed and sudden wealth. So the devil reversed can be detox, but it also peaks out before it detoxes. So this could be the worst of it. And then sudden wealth. So there could be a really bad gambling addiction here. You might have lost it all in a last-ditch effort. Let's see. Or they could be tears of joy. I'm getting connection on that. So somebody's recovering from injustice, dumping all attachments that no longer serve, and feeling through the painful ending, the betrayal, maybe getting massages or back treatments too, in order to find emotional fulfillment. So this is Pisces is going through the worst of it, to go through the pain, to come to the emotional fulfillment. So they're learning how to go through the process and become their true self, become fully empowered. So this is actually really good. And by doing this, they may need to let go of a fallen angel or their own impatience. And again, regarding the full moon, okay? So the bottom of this deck is the Five of Wands reversed. So the fighting is over. We also had courtship here. No more fighting. No more fighting. Message of concern. An empty family room. And then great fortune and toil and labor. So it's definitely a mixed bag here, right? So this empty room may be great fortune to somebody, right? Because they may have had a crowded house and now they're happy to have an empty house, or vice versa, they feel lonely or all alone in the house, and all of a sudden you get this awful message. But maybe it's a great message, but maybe it's something you also worked very hard for. Or maybe something that you're expecting, that you worked very hard for, all of a sudden something comes through that may put a wrench in that. So let's see what else comes up with these cards here. All right, so the full moon, what is it about? For fire signs, we end up here with the Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping the rewards of your efforts. Okay, so Leo, all the fire signs are inspired with the Page of Wands. Now to do something, to ask someone out on a date, and then maybe need to wait and dream, or thinking about this, inspired to do it, but then, you know, just daydreaming about it. Do I really have enough? Am I worthy? So just reaping the rewards of your efforts, not making an effort. This is for earth signs, so earth signs are going to shine this weekend. This is about the star, your dreams, healing. Your dreams come true, shining your light. Then we have the air signs, all right? So dysfunctional family issues, or maybe loss of a family member, loss of family money, income, or legacy. And then for the water signs, we have victory. This is good news coming in, attention, followers leading the way. Okay, getting attention. So that Pisces may actually be sudden wealth. So we have with the full moon, reaping rewards of shining your light, letting go of some family or family money. And this may be just spending on something, okay, that maybe you should do for yourself in order to be victorious. You know, let go of some money. Don't feel like you have to hoard. Let go and spend to be victorious. Shine your light. And let what comes come. All right, so there may be a little play and fun this weekend. Could be a conflict as well. But we have someone leading. This could be, you know, games, sports, leading the way. Back in the saddle again to play, to find peace. A peaceful place, recovering in a practical way. It can be finances, or someone letting you back in to a church, organization, group, to a community that you may have been kicked out of, but still feeling wounded and defensive, not understanding why it happened in the first place. See, this could be someone trying to make peace with this person, but they're still not getting it. They feel betrayed. Okay, with the secret out. Or maybe this person just doesn't know how to tap into their own intuition. That's why they feel betrayed. They need to come together to co-create and heal their own pain. Okay? But they may be, feeling like they always need a helping hand to start something. They don't know how to start manifesting something. Somebody in need of help, money, or an opportunity. So that can be children as well, because then we have another child here who's willing to offer some love, a friend, someone to talk to. And look, he's like talking to the fish. Look, fish, I got something to tell you. Okay, so it could be two kids or two people not seeing eye to eye. One's offering love, the other one's saying, I don't know how, you have to do it for me. And this is choosing a path, choosing the left, the new. Choosing the new you. If you don't get along with someone, it's time to choose something else. Okay? If they're draining you, if kids are draining you, friends are draining you, is that your best you being drained? No. When they feel better, then they can come back into your energy. But in the meantime, dump what no longer serves you, whatever's draining you. This is whatever you're emotionally attached to. And awaken yourself. Okay? This is being enlightened. New ideas, co-creating. To be the best you. To be the best you can be. Okay, I have to go, you guys. I hope that was helpful. And have an amazing weekend, you guys. Drink your water. Get your rest. Get your joy, your exercise, your nature, and rise and be love. Bye, guys.